Hi, Bor here with another Escape from Tarkov guide. In this one I will be talking about loyalty level 1 and a bit about loyalty level 2 traders and weapons to use to maximize your chances of winning early engagements. Let's start with SMGs. In this category the early clear winner is PP19 and MP5 or even MPX if you can get hold on it. Recoil on those guns is amazing and will let you spray from long distances. Drawback is access to only poor penetration rounds early. You will start with 500 PST-GZH rounds, but even those have only 20 penetration value, meaning you will struggle versus class 3 armor. Solution to this is just aim for head while spraying. You can easily skip MP5 curls and PPSH. While Kedr has decent recoil, rounds you have access to early are worse than what 9x19mm has to offer. Things will change a bit when you unlock loyalty level 2 traders. PBM round has 28 pen and should be good versus class 3 armor. You can also get silence version with even less recoil and higher rate of fire, but drawback is you can't put any reflex sight on it. If that's fine for you, you should have great SMG for budget runs. At Peacekeeper loyalty level 2 you will be able to buy UMP. Sadly, while recoil is okay, rate of fire is something that is lacking on this SMG, making it mediocre choice at best. It will still be better than what 9x19mm has to offer at this point though. FMJ round has 25 penetration and pretty high base damage of 72, meaning this gun will struggle versus class 3 armor, but if you can land your shots in the cracks of enemies' armor, they should fall really quick. And here we are with small AKs. While recoil doesn't look great compared to SMGs, saving grace for this gun and other AK variants is access to better penetration bullets. Compensating for higher recoil with mouse drag is not really that big of a deal to be fair. We should land a lot of hits at the center of mass with those guns, netting us some easy kills. You will start the game with PS and BP rounds for this caliber, BP being especially strong with 45 penetration value. Of course you don't have many of those rounds, but what we can do is use the new magazine preset feature BSG just implemented. We will put few BP rounds on top and then fill mag with second best ammo you have access to. You may use PS you have or keep few for later use with this trick, as the best round you can get early from traders will have 70 penetration value. What will happen with this trick is that those high pen rounds will either get your kill right away or destroy armor of your opponent enough so that less penetration rounds will finish the job. Things looks bright for this trick when you reach loyalty level 2 proper. For some reason BSG left BT barter, so you can get 60 rounds each trader resets. Cost? Early wipe it was 100k for 60 rounds, now it's closer to 80k, leaving it at cost of 1.3k per bullet. Not cheap, but with magazine preset trick it should be not that bad. If you selected USEC as your starting character, you will start with M855 rounds instead, rounds with 31 penetration. Here's something that came as a surprise to me. At Peacekeeper loyalty level 1 you can buy AUG for less than M4 cost and looks like recoil on that gun is very decent. It comes with built-in 1.5 scope that is not the best but can work, and you can always switch to iron sights. It costs almost 80k rubles, so you can get two small AKs for the price of this one, but I would definitely give this gun a go if you don't mind using iron sights and have good rounds laying around. At Peacekeeper loyalty level 2 you will get access to G36 that has just better recoil than M4. It doesn't match AUG recoil, but it's 10k rubles cheaper and you can actually mod this gun a bit to your liking. And as with small AKs, compensating with mouse drag will make this gun very accurate. At this point the main problem will be getting good ammo for this platform. Best that trader has to offer is M856 with 18 pen, not enough to make it viable option. Best you can get from flea market is M855 for around 1k bullet. My solution would be learning best ammunition types for this caliber and AK caliber, so you can secure good penetration rounds while in raids and use them later. After this we have some single fire guns, mostly used for sniping, but I will also talk about pistols. Gun that surprised me the most here is Saiga 9. This gun has almost no recoil while tapping, making it a serious contender to pistols in secondary weapons category. Problem is lack of good penetration rounds in this caliber early, so as with most pistols, I would probably not bother running this gun as a main weapon. Both 7.62 and 3.66 VPOs have pretty noticeable recoil, so I would probably stay away from those guns unless you found good rounds for them. ADR with some sights is always an option for 5.56x45mm platform enjoyers. Gun still costs more than full auto AK, and M855 bullet will not do much in close quarters if your opponent is wearing class 4 armor. It can be satisfying to run this gun too, just don't expect wonders. Gun that looks the best in this category to me is SKS. It should be a great weapon when you will get access to 20 rounder magazines. It's also probably the best weapon for sniping early. Just use OP SKS, drop PSO scope on it and use pistol as your secondary. PS rounds costing on flea market around 600 rubles have 35 pen, and if you want to spend a bit more, for 2k per round you can get PP rounds with 41 penetration, making it a great gun against class 4 armor. Alternative would be Mosin, but only if you can get rounds with 40 plus penetration from flea market. I would avoid that gun in early game. I would also advise to use pistol with silencer for scuffs clearing. Either PB pistol or any pistol that have access to threaded barrel like TT pistol for instance. Staying low profile in raids will let you stay alive more, especially if you are a solo player. That leaves us with shotguns. Firstly, do yourself a favor and don't use stalls. It has decent accuracy for shotgun, but you have to hit 2 pellets to the head to get a kill. The 12 gauge shotties are hit and miss guns. You can try sniping heads with them, but they are very random. What will work to some extent is leg meta. You only need 2 hits into leg with 7mm or express backshot to kill enemy. But in heat of the battle it will be probably 3 shots. It's risky, but I will not stop you if that's what makes you feel good in Tarkov. Best shotgun is probably Saiga, followed by MP153 and then Mossberg. Revolver shotguns looks like the most accurate one, and double barrel has its double shot back, so don't use it. I hope this sheds some light on some strategies you can utilize early game. Remember that if you have any questions, I will try to answer them in the comments. It also takes some time to make video like this, so if you want to see more of them in the future, please consider subscribing. Thanks for watching and I will catch you on the next one.